Okay, sorry everyone, I didn't realize that we didn't have any audio, but we are back, and I guess just to recap what's going on here. Kidder, do you want to describe what kind of bacon we're cooking?
So this is bacon.
Yes, but you said that it was like cut extra thick, right?
Yeah, I don't know what this is. I don't know. I bought this at the store. It's like it's super huge slices. So we'll see how this turns out. But just normal pork bacon. We're gonna get this started first. The best thing about bacon is that you can use the resulting oil to cook anything. So we'll have some French toast cooked in bacon oil, which should be delicious. Over here we've got the bread we're going to use for French toast.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about the bread.
So this is just a cinnamon raisin bread from Boudin, which is like a San Francisco sourdough bakery. But they also make really good cinnamon raisin bread. Now this has actually been out here all night, so I put it under a towel, and the goal kind of is just to let it stale a little bit. Stale bread kind of soaks up the juices for French toast better. So just overnight for a few hours, and that make it a little bit more tasty.
Okay.
So French toast is basically the easiest thing in the world to make.
Alright, so that's what you're going to do?
Essentially, all you need is a little bit of milk and some eggs, and you're just going to whip them together with some spices and sugar. And that's it. And then you put the bread in that, and you let it soak for a little bit, and then you fry it up. So it's super simple. I like mine extra eggy, so we're just going to use 4 eggs and a little bit of milk.
And do you want to tell them what kind of eggs we have?
These are certified organic free-range brown eggs.
Yes.
Which I think are from the box thingy that you get.
They're from our CNA. Or CSA?
CSA.
CSA.
Which is like a thing.
And, hold on, we got a question.
Oh, excellent.
What CSGO skin is that? Are you sure you're in the right channel? First, it may be offensive, CSGO skin. I'm not using a CSGO skin. I don't even play CSGO, sorry.
No guns used for cooking here, unfortunately.
Yes, so what are you adding into this bowl?
So I'm going to put a little bit of nutmeg.
Nutmeg.
And then a whole bunch of cinnamon.
Of the nutmeg.
And a whole bunch of cinnamon. Cinnamon is kind of
a whole bunch of cinnamon.
The basic spice for French toast that I like to use.
Okay.
Let's see here. I'm also going to put in some vanilla and some sugar.
Vanilla.
I'm actually going to use brown sugar just because brown sugar is extra tasty.
Brown sugar. Ooh.
Let's just go ahead and mix this up a little bit.
The wire whisk.
We've got our corgi down here looking for bacon.
She's patrolling to see if we spill anything, and then she will eat it.
So this is where a lot of your flavor comes from. Whoops. Just cinnamon and nutmeg. Now what I like to do if we have some citrus laying around is if you grate a little bit of orange zest and put it in here, just a little bit to add a little bit of orange flavor. That's really good. We don't have any oranges today, so we're not going to be doing that. But what you also can do is put in a little bit of like Grand Marnier or some sort of orange liqueur, which is I'll probably do here in a little bit.
Okay.
But for now, we've got some spices and sugar. We're going to add our liquids.
This is the brown sugar.
Morning.
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 That was our neighbor.
Oh.
Tyler's Google Shopping Express delivery got left on the porch of 1366.
Oh my gosh.
This is the guy from 1330 or 1316. They're friends. That's where he went to check and he saw their package. He's like, oh, usually they tell me if they have a package coming, I'll bring it in because they were out of town.
Oh.
So,
Package drama.
Okay, so what went inside here just now?
Yeah, a little bit of milk, but a half cup of milk. And then
half cup of milk, and do you want to tell them about our awesome milk that we use?
Yeah, so we got this super fancy glass jug milk, and I bought it to try it out, and it was kind of expensive, and I was like, well, that's probably too expensive for what it is. And the bottle return is like $2, so it ends up being super cheap.
Yeah.
So now I just get this stuff because it looks super fancy. It actually lasts a really long time, which is the one thing I have noticed.
Yeah. So with this milk, you bring the jug back to the store, and they give you money.
Yeah. So you return the bottle gets reused essentially. So it's very kind of light on the environment.
Adding the eggs.
4 eggs. Good skill to learn is breaking an egg and cracking it open with one hand. Just go ahead and mix this up. And this is essentially what French toast is. A lot of egg, a little bit of milk, sugar, a little bit of spice.
Do we need to do anything here? Do you want me to start flipping these?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So our bacon's getting a little ready there, it looks like. So you can go ahead and cook the other side. Got all that wonderful oil there that's going to cook in the French toast and make it nice and meaty.
Kylie Bear can smell that there is bacon.
Oh, yeah. Any questions in chat?
Oh, there's 12. Hey, how's it going? If you haven't already heard, I'm doing Extra Life right now. So 24 hours of streaming. We started at midnight, and we've been streaming for 10 hours, almost 11 hours straight now. So we're just doing a little cooking here. Bacon's getting a little burnt, but whatever. That's okay. And yeah, so we're trying to raise some money for Children's Hospital, specifically Rady Children's Hospital in San Diego. I have a very, they have a very important place in my heart because they saved my younger brother in 2002. So whenever I get the opportunity, I like to donate to Children's Hospital, and just, they do so many amazing things that it just seems like the right thing to do. So, Reminuzo says, curses, this is making me quite hungry. Silver Surface says, yeah, it smells good. And Itokuli says, OMG bacon.
Got a little bit of Cointreau here, which is an orange liqueur. I'm going to add just like a splash of that. Goal is not to get drunk for breakfast, but it does create a little bit of depth to the flavor of the French toast. And this is all mixed up, so I've got a big casserole pan essentially.
Yeah.
You want something kind of flat bottomed and really big, so you can put a lot of bread in at once, because you want to really soak the bread and let it pick up all of the delicious juices there. So get that all in there. We're going to put the bread in here. Looks like we'll be able to fit 6 slices in there.
Oops, sorry. Okay. So, got 6 slices of French toast right here. They're just going to sit.
Yep, so they're going to sit for a few minutes, and then we'll flip them over to the other side, and then once the bacon's done, we'll cook them on the same griddle over here. I'm going to check on the bacon.
Also, this griddle was given to me for free, so it's not the best griddle, but it works, and we use it like almost every week, so.
It's definitely got some hot spots and cold spots,
yeah.
But you'll kind of learn to figure them out, and it works okay. Alright, bacon's looking good.
And then we've got our corgi that is looking for things that fell on the ground to eat. And let's see what we've got in the chat. Yeah, all I got left is some leftover pizza and raisin bread. The bane of my existence. That stuff is the best. Is that the kind of bread that we have?
Yeah, it's cinnamon raisin bread.
Cinnamon raisin bread.
This bread is it's pretty good for French toast. It's got cinnamon raisin flavor. It's not as thick as I would like ideally, but it works pretty well.
Yeah. I hope nobody is getting dizzy from my handy cam work.
But really the goal here is you want a nice sturdy bread to soak up all the egg and milk, and you want it to be nice and thick too. Alright, how's our bacon looking? I think this is pretty edible at this point. Get it off the hot corner.
Oh, my laptop is finally charging. It's at 6% now.
Oh, good.
So it's probably the charger that I was using is probably not high enough.
Yeah, that seems like it. I think we got some maple syrup in here. I hope.
Well, if not, there's some in the like hot sauce cabinet.
Okay.
Cause I bought some.
Yeah, I think it might be out. That's the one.
Grade B, of course. We only use.
Would you like to explain the different grades of maple syrup?
Yes, I will gladly explain the different grades of maple syrup. So, I'm gonna just set this up right here and go grab the maple syrup. So. Let me use the variety pack.
Variety pack.
Yes. So, alright, here's the skinny. So, this is the maple syrup that we have. You'll notice it says grade B. And this is just from Sprouts, just because that was the kind that they had. But, as you'll notice, there are actually several different kinds of maple syrup. So, and these just happen to come from Vermont because, you know, maple syrup. So, Vermont Fancy, that's like a special Vermont kind of lighter, obviously in color. It's a really delicate kind of maple syrup. It's mainly used for ice cream or like, I don't know what else, but yeah. And then you've got your, what is this? Grade A medium amber. So I don't know if it's easy to tell here, but grade A medium amber is, you know, it's just like a all around, I mean, that's usually like the standard, I guess, maple syrup. And then the grade A dark amber, that one is also kind of, it's really popular as well, but if you want a more like thicker kind of maple syrup. And then this grade B, and this stuff, grade B, that's for like cooking, and it's just, it's definitely a stronger maple taste. It's better. So, this one though, I think, because it's like the Sprouts kind, it says product of US and Canada, so that's probably Vermont and Canada. Maple trees, it's like mixed. So this was, how much is maple syrup usually at the store? Like
$10 for one of those, I think.
Yeah, $10. And it's very important to note that maple syrup is different than Aunt Jemima or like regular sugar syrup. Okay, so let's go back to the griddle. So
we got our French toast frying up here.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, it's nice and soggy and wet, so it was a little bit, you know, stiff, kind of the stale bread, but after soaking in that egg bath, it's gotten a lot softer, which is what you want. And we're starting to flip it over. Got that nice fried egg on the outside. I mean, essentially what French toast is bread and fried egg with some bunch of sugary spices.
Are we gonna make whipped cream?
Yes. In fact, we can probably do that now. there. Got some hot spots on this griddle, so I'm kind of trying to manage that. Alright, so let's kind of head over here for a second.
Yeah.
Can you transport this?
I think so.
Okay.
Let's see. Tyler just said wow. I don't know what that means. Okay. So, oops. The countertop is wet, so I'm just like clearing off just a
So we got a KitchenAid
tad.
stand mixer over here, which is the easiest way to do whipped cream.
Okay. So, I don't want to move this a tiny bit more just so that it's not like right over the sink.
One thing you'll notice here is that this bowl that we're going to use is nice and frosted over. It's actually been in the freezer. So you want to, ideally you want your bowl and the whisk, which is also in the freezer, to be as cold as possible for whipped cream. So it'll help it whip it up really nicely.
And what is this that you're putting into the bowl?
This is powdered sugar, which is kind of optional. You don't need to put it in for whipped cream, but it just makes it a little bit sweeter. And for a dish like that, or for like this is kind of what you want.
Ooh, it's very cold. Look,
Yes.
you can draw into it because it's so cold.
So now we've got our whipping cream here.
Okay, and then notice that the whipping cream is the same kind and or similar kind to the milk that we get, because same thing, you get like a return.
I'll just do all of it.
Are you gonna put more sugar then?
Yeah, I'll put in a little bit more sugar.
Yes, I love it when there's lots of sugar.
So whipping cream, half and half, heavy cream, they all kind of just differ by fat content. So whipping cream is one of the highest. Heavy cream I think is a little bit more, but this is around 32, I think, percent-ish kind of fat, that is. So we're just gonna kind of going real fast. And we're waiting for this to get nice and stiff and form peaks, and that's when you know it's done. So we'll let that go. I'm going to check on the grit.
Hello. Okay, while that's going, let's take a look here. Toast. Oh, and there's still a couple more pieces.
Yeah, they're not quite enough egg batter here, so these might be a little bit more bready than French toasty, but that's okay. We'll soak up as much as we can. And these guys, I think, are just about done. So you've got some nice brown bits. All the egg is kind of cooked through. This one's falling apart a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and take these off the griddle and call it good.
Alright. And then Itoki wants to know if Tyler is still I don't have the ability to text Tyler right now. Whoa! That looks like it's done.
Yep. Don't want to whip it too long or it turns into butter. This one looks pretty good.
Whipped cream, my favorite.
So that's whipped cream.
Okay, cool.
Table. We got a few blueberries over here.
Powdered sugar. Alright, so Toku had some questions about Tyler. So,
About Tyler?
yes. So I'm going to see if Tyler is alive. Oh, he said never mind. Oh, because you guys are playing Asian Mythology, right?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
And then I believe I gave Tyler my stream key, so he should be able to stream.
Yep. And then he has the overlay too, right?
No. But I don't know how to send that to him.
Is it just like a file, like an image?
Yes. But I mean, all the donation information is under like in my actual profile, so it doesn't matter if.
Leave it off for that. Okay.
Don't forget to donate. This in the description. I can't believe I'm still awake.
I know, you're a trooper.
Oh my gosh. But I was getting sleepy when I was playing the Oregon Trail.
Yeah, I could tell.
It's like, this is boring. I just want to finish.
I want everybody to die.
Like,
A grisly death.
I didn't want everyone to die, but if it happened, I was like okay with it.
You wouldn't have been complaining.
Yes, correct. Oh man. And then if you guys play Age of Mythology, it'll give my laptop time to charge.
Yes.
Okay, so also, just to give you guys a better idea of what's happening here.
A pear that's a little bit old, so I'm just going to cut that up. Cut some blueberries, go with cream.
There's a mango right there that we
Should we
can.
cut up the mango too?
Do you think it will go with the French toast?
Yeah. Probably. No, maybe not. We'll leave it.
Yeah. Those are all of our fruits.
Alright, so that's about
I'm
it
allergic
for
to
cooking.
those fruits, the brown ones.
Yeah, you're allergic to life.
I'm allergic to things. I'm allergic to a lot of things.
I'm going to go ahead and heat up the maple syrup a little bit.
Oh, yes.
Very important.
So we heat up the maple syrup so that it's really delicious and doesn't make the well, mainly when we put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah, so when it's cold, it doesn't, it's very thick and kind of hard to spread. Now for the best part, which is the eating of the food.
Yes, the eating of the food. Let's put these here.
How often, or how long do you heat up for in microwave?
Like 20 seconds.
Oh, okay.
And as you can see in the background, Starwall is on the telly.
Yeah.
Because that's the game that Kidder and I are going to play later. Starwall. Little bits. We got little bread and little bacon. Little bits. They're so little they fit in your mouth. Little bits. Hi there, Cyrus. Good morning. Ugh. Poopy's peeing at me. Food time. Okay. I'm going to mute this because that's annoying.
Mute,
The text notification on my computer. So as you can see, we have
no.
You didn't see that, but Kidder just dropped a piece of French toast.
There's one lost.
We lost one. But so what we prepared was a plate of bacon. These are thick sliced bacon and it's real, not turkey bacon, which is very important. And as you can tell, they're not burnt, but they are also not squishy.
It's Cajun style bacon.
Yes, they're delicious style bacon. We also made, what kind of bread again? Cinnamon raisin bread, French toast. And we didn't make this, we bought this, but we heated up some delicious maple syrup. Maple syrup, grade B maple syrup. And we have some blueberries. And I don't want to pick this up, but there's pears, sliced up pears there. Hey.
Alright, dig in.
Yay. I'll put this here so that you can comment on your cooking as well. Oh, and I totally forgot to recap that we made whipped cream. Don't eat that bacon. Didn't you hear that it's carcinogenic?
Cancer bacon.
Yes, cancer bacon. Nom 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 nom. Oh no 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 no. Elnorel, did you hear my whole spiel about? Elnorel says, I volunteer to dispose of it for you.
Just gotta fly down here and feel free.
Yes. And he will be here soon. This month! He's coming here.
Is that for Thanksgiving?
Yep.
Oh wait. Am I gonna be here for Thanksgiving? I'm not sure yet.
Can I have a butter knife, please?
Yes.
Is there butter that's out?
There's a little bit.
The Bubs, since you're right there. Oh, never mind. Kidder beat you to it.
Ninja Kidder. Oh my god.
Butter.
Breakfast with the stream, huh?
Yes.
So Jay, how about the tell us about the night that we missed?
Oh, yes. So last night we when we started our 24-hour stream, we started playing some Rocket League. And how many games did we play? We played like 5 games of Rocket League, and we
6.
won every single one of our games.
We did 4s.
And we were playing 4s, aka Chaos. And it was really good. I made a goal. I made 2 goals? No, just 1.
I think you had a couple.
I certainly remember the first one.
You had at least 2 goals.
Yeah, I had at least 2 goals. And
one of them looked more intentional than the other one, I remember.
yes, because one of them was like,
Oh yeah.
bam, like right there, like straight on.
The one was just the ball hit you before it went in.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there were 2. There were definitely 2.
Mhm.
The first one was very kind of, you happened to be in the right place. The other one was off the kickoff.
Nice.
We played some Soma,
Yes, then we played Soma.
which is a horror game on the PS4, where we started off in this weird, like, doctor's office, where we were going in for a brain scan, but it was really sketchy. Like, the place was remodeled, there's, like, no staff there, and then we, like, find this back room where there's a creepy guy by, like, all those racks of equipment, and he's like, oh, get in this chair and let me hook up equipment to your brain.
We're just going to study your brain so we can figure out what's the best way to make you feel better. We were like, oh, that sounds wonderful. Thank you.
So we get in the creep chair and put on the creepy visor, and then he does brain scan stuff, and everything goes dark, and we wake up, and all of a sudden we're in this weird underwater research facility with psycho robots everywhere.
Yes. Psycho robots that keep, like, hunting us.
Was the brain scan facility in the underwater thing or not?
Sort of. Like, the chair was there.
Yeah, it was like a pilot's chair is what they would call it.
Hmm.
And it was offline. So we had to get like the power generator online, which we did, and then we like found a radio and we talked to somebody in another part of the station. And she told us to come join her. So we found a shuttle, which we took, which crashed. And that's about where we left off. So we're in this like subway tunnel, and we're trying to get to Lambda Station to meet this other person who maybe can tell us what the hell's going on. Oh, and we also found out that the reason that they're under here, the water in this crazy research station, is because there was a comet that hit the Earth and pretty much decimated all life on land, and so they're down in this like underwater research facility where they're relatively safe.
Except for these psycho robots.
Right. And there's kind of like evidence that they were like sealing off the facility for some sort of impending disaster, which is probably the comet impact, I would guess. But it's not clear where the psycho robots came from.
When they have tentacles. Which is probably why Kidder likes them.
Yep.
And then after that, I went upstairs and painted for a few hours.
What did you paint?
Oh, you painted.
I was working on the Eddie painting.
Okay.
So the CFO at our company, Kidder and I work at the same company. So, our CFO, there was like some joke going around in our Slack channels, and somebody did a silly Photoshop of him on the body of Jeff Goldblum. And then I said, oh, that's definitely going to be my next painting. And then the CFO was like, I will commission you to do that painting. And I said, okay, cool. And then I got a canvas. Yeah. Okay.
How's the painting going? What did you start on?
Put the sky in, and I did like the background, kind of like the grass field in the background. And then I kind of just laid out some basic shapes so I could figure out where things are gonna go. The longest part was that I had to keep mixing all the colors. Because I don't have all the colors, I just figured I have basic colors, but the primary colors I can make every color.
Right.
So I did that.
How much longer do you think you have to finish that?
Oh, a while. Oh, thank you. It would probably be, it'll probably be a couple weeks.
Okay.
Like, well, if I work on it, like, all the time. So I did that. And then, Itoku and his friends started waking up or started having time to do other things. So then we played RimWorld, and we did this thing like, who can survive the longest?
We all started new ones.
Did
you all play on the same difficulty?
We played on the same difficulty and the same exact like coordinates and the same map.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
So who won?
So if you go by longest duration of like real time, like reality time,
Yep.
I won because
Okay.
Itoku is dead.
And
But
you played super slowly.
I played super slowly, and Itoku played
Super fast.
fast. And so he was in May, and I was still in April. And we started in April.
So wait, a month?
We started in April, and he lasted until May 4th.
So not even a month. Wow. That's a hard RimWorld right there. Want any blueberries,
We
Bob?
played on
Mind if I do?
like the 4th difficulty or something. I think it was challenge difficulty.
Oh wow. Like super hard mode.
Well, it starts off crappy and goes downhill from there.
So we did that. And then, that entire time, like, Foxy showed up, Sliff showed up, and they kept on telling me, there's something wrong with your audio. I was like, really? Because I was using the webcam audio.
Oops.
Instead of, like, my headset that I was wearing.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
weird. Whoops. So you figured it out?
Figured it out. I fixed it, and then Sliff was like, oh, that's much better. And then, after RimWorld, started playing Oregon Trail, and that's when you woke up.
Excellent.
Menuzo says he'll dispose of the bacon.
No, that's Elmeril.
Elmer says don't. Oh, that's right. I read it wrong. Menuzo said mukbang hour.
Kylie will dispose of the bacon.
She'll dispose of anything. Like rotten avocado and cat poop.
That's the other thing. You weren't there last night. Reminuzo donated to the charity.
Oh, great.
$100.
Wow. Amazing.
Sit.
Really generous. Yeah, how's the total coming along or whatever?
Stay.
I'm at 175.
Hey.
So I have a donation from
Stay.
Melissa at work,
Stay.
and Danny at work,
Hey.
and Reminuzo.
Sit. Stay.
So if you're watching the stream right now, anything you can donate is very much appreciated because it's gonna go to the amazing Children's Hospital,
What's the name of that hospital again?
Rady Children's Hospital in San Diego.
Rady Children's Hospital.
RADY. I don't know who that is. Someone who donated a lot of money.
Mhm.
Put their name on it.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, it wasn't called that.
It wasn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was just Children's Hospital.
Mhm.
They added the Rady in like 2004 or something.
Oh, Rady, not Brady.
No, just Rady. RADY.
Yeah, they added that like even after my brother went there.
Uh-huh.
So we do really well. After today, it'll be the Lazaro Children's Hospital.
I hope so.
We're gonna reach our $400 million goal.
Exactly.
Well, that was delicious.
There's also donuts.
I had a quarter of one earlier.
I don't want a donut. Where is Drax?
He responded in the hangout about the Google Shopping Express thing, so I think I just heard a door up there. Probably in the restroom.
Mhm.
Well, Bubs, how do you feel about trying out Star Wall?
I feel pretty good about it, ready to go 110%.
I might actually. I mean, I think I'm okay to play.
So you don't want to take a nap?
I should, but right now I'm too pumped off of cooking. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm too pumped off of cooking. It's really fun.
We'll get the PS4 set up.
Okay.
Do that for a little while.
So, it looks like. Hello. It looks like we're going to play some Star Wall.
No, Star Wall. Just the
Star
tip.
Wall. Singular.
Just
And
the tip. Don't forget the subtitle.
Star Wall subtitle is just the tip. So we're gonna play, and then I'll determine whether or not I need a nap. Because I've been up for 11 hours. 12 hours, because I got up at 11:30.
After a 2-hour nap.
After a 2-hour nap,
After
after
a
a
full
full work day.
Yeah, that's not very good pair.
No.
Very mealy.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what else happened last night. It was a lot of me talking to myself. Oh, look at this bacon. Oh, yeah. I really like crispy bacon.
That bacon is really fantastic. It's like super thick.
Actually, if you want to trade, I'm going to take this black one.
Okay.
I'll take the super burnt one.
Okay.
I wish I knew Korean, so it could be a real mukbang.
What is mukbang?
So, in Korea, women will sit in front of a webcam and eat food.
Oh, that's right.
And people will pay them to do it.
Right, that's what
I
mukbang is.
remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that too.
Sit.
Annyeong.
Sit. Stay. That's not how you say things.
How Kylie case.
Kylie Bear loves bacon. It's her favorite food.
Sit. Sit. Stay. Stay.
What was that, Bubs?
Go get it.
Place needs a vacuum. Not right now, though. I'm good.
Okay. Oh man, I just bit into a crispy part of fat. That's so good.
Alright, I'm going to set up just the
Okay.
tip.
So Kitter's gonna set that up. So we will see you in like a minute? 2 minutes?
Now.
In a minute?
2 minutes.
We'll see you in a minute.